Since last year, we had many of you working towards different levels, and whether that was title rewards or club levels. And up to this point, one of our highest recognitions is actually 100 Club. And we have a brand new 100 Club person to recognize. So I'm going to take this out and hopefully not drop it. Got the box here. Can you please give the most beautiful 100 Club welcome to Chani Thompson?
Yes.
On your feet, guys. On your feet. This doesn't happen by accident.
History in the making. So crazy right now.
I love this that's so deep in your eyes. Touch
Chani.
more and more every time. When you leave from the baby, go. Call your name three times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain.
For us to say, well done. You've got the world in your hands, girl.
Thank you.
And I know that, this is totally the beginning of what you do. And Chani's one of the most consistent 100 Clubs. Not only did she hit it, but she has kept it and exceeded it, along with her amazing, amazing team. So please give her a great big hand. So there was no way we were actually going to let this moment pass without hearing. So, you know what? I said, Chani, would you mind sharing with us some wisdom? So I'm actually going to take this and look after it for you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to hand over the stage to you.
Thank
and
you.
that so that you can share some amazing wisdom. Get your notebooks out. Over to you. Give it up for
Thank
Chani.
you, guys. Hello. I'm going to use this little table over here. I don't want to disappoint you, but this isn't a story of winning. It's actually a story of losing time and time and time and time again. And it hasn't been elegant. It's been the messiest, the most scariest. It's been the rawest journey that I have been on ever. And I really want to share that with you today. I really want to be raw and real and honest and share with you all what it's been like. Because I've never cried so much. I've never been so rejected. I've never been so disappointed. I've never been so scared and vulnerable. I've never been so unsure of myself and my ability. And I've never lost so much in this business. Now, I really want to share with you those losses because I believe that this room is filled with a lot of people who don't think they're enough, who don't think they're worthy or smart enough or pretty enough, intelligent enough, Insta-famous enough. And my mission today is to break that because finally, once and for all, I want to end that today. In 2017, I did my NMD speech on the Gold Coast. Some of you may have been there. And I spoke about my lessons on my journey to NMD. And I spoke about how I learned that every single level came with a different devil. And I didn't mean like a evil or, this devil that like you have to face. I meant lessons, I meant universal lessons that you have to face and acknowledge and conquer and overcome. And I can remember every single devil at every level on my way to 100 Club. And so I want to share some of those with you today. I'll never forget my first one, my journey to SDVF. I had all the points. It was my cut-off day, but I didn't have a single yes from a team member. And there was no way in hell I was going to miss out on that bonus. And so I twisted my mum's arm and I made her join the business. And today she's a Q&MD. I remember my second devil. I was in the closet about Juice Plus for so long. I was so afraid of what people would think, or what if I started this thing and failed, and what would everyone say after that? So I never shared what I was up to online. I never shared it with my closest, my dearest friends and family, because I was just so afraid of what they would think. And I'll never forget the day I jumped onto Facebook and my girlfriend did her launch post with her magic beans, but she wasn't on my team. And I was instantly heartbroken. And I remember calling her and I said, babe, you know I do this, right? Like, why didn't you talk to me? Why didn't you tell me? And she said, Shan, I've never heard you talk about Juice Plus. I didn't know you were doing this business. Why wouldn't you share this with me? I'm a single mum. I love health and wellness. I would love a second income. That was my second devil. I remember one Monday night training where it was this beautiful training about our gorgeous products and how amazing they are for us. And after the training, we were dared to think about someone that was on our heart that we knew could benefit from this and do a little bit of a reach out. Who has someone on their heart after 2 days of conference that they want to reach out to? Yeah. So after this training, I thought of my best friend since year 2. She had been sick. She had cold and flus time and time again that year. She was just constantly getting sick, and I just thought, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. So I wrote this really beautiful, heartfelt message to my friend. It said something like, hey babe, how are you? I hope you're feeling a bit better. You're on my heart today. I know how sick you've been, and I know you've been challenged with your immune system for so long, and I can't help but share this with you because it's helped me so much, and so many others that I know, that I can't help. I feel obligated to share it with you. Let me know if you want me to send you a link, and I'll let you see it. Now, the really good thing about my best friend is that she replies within 2 minutes. And I got a message back from her saying, hey Shan, thanks but no thanks babe, I eat enough fruit and veg, I'll be okay, but thanks for thinking of me. The one thing I would have though, if it existed, was a vegan omega. The omegas came out and she still hasn't bought the product from me. I remember this email I once got from a girlfriend, and it read, hey Shan, I'm really sorry to share this with you. I don't know if you've seen it, but I thought it'd be a good idea for you to check it out. And it was a link to a blog written by, I don't even know who had torn my name and my brand that I had built for 8 years to shreds. And with that blog was about 120 comments of keyboard ninjas, all giving their 2 cents as well. That was my fourth devil. I've had some really hard conversations with people that I really love. I remember a particular dinner with my mum and dad, out of love, pulling me up on my integrity as a leader, something I was doing that I'm not proud of, ending in tears and just thinking, will I ever win at this? I don't know. What about the team members that you love so much with all of your heart and you invest so much emotional love into them? They become your best friends, you give them the world, you have so much fun, you travel with each other, you talk to each other every day, and the moment they lose track of what they're here for and they don't believe in themselves and they quit the business, it's like you never existed. And you're left feeling like, I thought we were friends. I've been blocked, I've been deleted. I've had messages with no response. And so I want to share this with you because there have been so many times that I haven't been a winner. And you see these beautiful people that walk the stage and they get put on a pedestal, but I just want to be taken right off because we're all in this together and we're all experiencing the same hardship. But you know what I know? Not everyone experiences losing. Only the people who are strong enough to take a hit and get back up and get back up and get back up do. I want to share one of my most recent loser moments. Last year at conference, I was recognised as a 75 club, and I sat right there, just front of the arena in the middle of the stage. I had hit 75 club the October before, but I sat at conference last year as a 60 club. And I remember sitting next to Kate, and I said, I don't think I should go up. And she said, why not? I'm like, I'm not a 75 club anymore, I'm a 60 club. And as Kate does, she's like, get your ass up there. And so I stood on stage last year at conference feeling like a total fraud. I felt like a failure. I felt like I was lying to everyone in that room. And that was my loser moment. A month later, Celine invited me to be a guest speaker at an MD school, which usually happens in August of every year. She wanted me to speak on building an organisation of qualified franchisees. And I was so glad that I had the best excuse that I was going to be in Europe, because I didn't want to go. I thought, why me? I have no value to give. I'm not even a 75 club anymore, I'm a 60 club. What will people learn from me? And so Celine said, oh, that's okay, we can Zoom you in. And I said, oh, I'll record a video. That'll be better. Time zones, I'll send you a video. I can't remember how many times I recorded that video and didn't finish it because I burst into tears. Because of my own BS story that I wasn't enough. So I just want to apologise to all those QNMDs and NMDs last year that I didn't serve you that day because of my loser moment that I had back then. Who knows this amazing quote by Roosevelt? Yeah. It's called The Man in the Arena. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. And you don't want to know what? When you finally get there, when you arrive, you realise that it was all on purpose. that all the challenges and the roadblocks and the glass ceilings are just beautiful lessons and gifts and incredible tools that you need as ammunition to function at that higher level. And so I'm humbled to say that my greatest weaknesses and my biggest pains are my greatest teachers. I've learned to see the gift in every challenge, and I embrace them, and I know that they're on purpose. And the truth is, the bigger that your goals are, the bigger the challenges are going to be. When I wake up every morning and I look at myself in the mirror when I brush my teeth, I say to myself, Shan, you're probably not going to win today. In fact, it's highly probable you're not going to win today. But just make sure that every person who crosses your path is left feeling like you should. And so, before I leave, I just want to see a show of hands. Who here is a loser with me? Oh my gosh. Look around, guys. Look at how many people here are in the same boat. I want you to pop your hand on your heart with me for a moment, and I really want you to relish in these words. You're enough. You're valued. You're incredibly smart. You are so on purpose, and it's going to be okay. And you want to know why? Because I've never, ever learnt anything from winning. I've learnt more from losing. Thank you.